Good morning. My name is Tammy. Greetings from Maine. I'd like to welcome you all to sewflysuniqueboutique, which is the name of my small business and my Shopify online store. I only have a couple things on there, but at least there's something. So, this is FlossTube number 77, and today is February 7th, 2025. Shall we get into it? I do not have any FFOs or finishes. I don't have any new starts, which for me is. But I am planning one next month. And hopefully I have 2 of my older finishes done. One of them I'm pretty sure, but the other one, we'll see. Okay. So, we have some whips, we have some plans and goals, we have some happy mail that came a couple weeks ago, and I have a couple of shout outs that I'd like to. I was gonna do last week but forgot. So, same with the happy mail last week, but I forgot. And I apologize. So, alright, so I had said something last week about possibly doing a Wonderland Wednesday. Well, when I said that, it got me thinking. So, and I think I'm going to continue to do that. But anyway, first off, we're going to start off with one of my 25 and 25 finishes, or what, trying to finish. And this is by Noctiflora Designs. This is the Midwinter Mushroom. And he's very cute, with his one big eye and his sad look. So, what did I do this week? I did all of this tree. And I finished up this. I have to put white down here. You already know I finished the mushroom itself. So all I really have left is a couple trees. And I still have to finish some of this one. But here he is in all his glory. He is done on a 16 count silver marlin using the call for dancing. So that is my midwinter mushroom. Where to put him? I'll put him right there for now. Okay. Right. The next one that I worked on was, I didn't get a lot done on this, but I got some. I worked on, we found a picture of it first. Thank you. Okay. Go there. I think I might have went a little too fast. Oh, nope, there it is. Nope. Not quite. Almost. Right there. This is my Quick Stitch Alice. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs, and I believe that the artist is Hannah Lynn. She's just kind of hanging. But I think she's very pretty. So. And so I put in 143 stitches. And I think on Wednesday I'm going to work on this one a little bit more. So this is what I got done. I finished up some of the yellow over here, and I started putting in black because that way I can do blocks of color. So this will be Wonderland Wednesdays. And I'll switch it up. You know, sometimes I'll do this one, sometimes I'll do a couple other ones that I have. I'm just gonna switch it up. That is the plan at this point in time. Okay, now did that one. All right, and I still doing the same round of clue with my daughter. I have to put another 300 stitches in this. I put 300 stitches in it last week. It's She Mad at Her Dreams by Barbara Anna. And I'm doing this on a 16 count touch of gray using all the called for DMC. So, what did I do? Okay, I got the brim of the hat finished. Like that. Oh, cool. I got all the flowers finished over here. I started working on the hair on this side. So I think my next, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do the Cheshire Cat's tail and get my 300 stitches that way. And I'll probably work on this for a couple more times. It depends on whether I get the right finishing hole or not. I didn't get the right one yet. I'm trying. So I got the right arena. Yay. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, she decides to put it away. Alright, so far, it's been Shawn Michaels as the wrestler. Okay, so we know the theater, the arena is She Mad at Her Dreams. Now we just need to get the finishing hold. It is not pedigree. And it is not choke slam. But I have not done the choke slam yet. So there's another 300 stitches. Alright. Okay. So there's that one. But I got 303 stitches in that. And that was within, it was like 2 days. Then yesterday, oh no, hold that thought. Just yesterday. Monday. Oh yes, no. Yesterday. Oh yes, no. Oh. I worked on my snow day stitch, and we're supposed to get snow this weekend, so we'll see. Unfortunately, my daughter has a play that starts tonight. I'm going to see her tonight. I don't know if they're going to have it Saturday night or Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, or if they're going to have it Sunday afternoon because we're supposed to get snow all weekend. So, and that theater program is, ooh, it's rugged. Well, it's intense, I should say, because they called off school yesterday because of the snow. And let's see, Monday and Tuesday, she didn't go home until after 8. And then on Wednesday, she didn't get home until almost 9. So, a little rough there. Alright, so, where is the one I'm looking for? No, back up here. maybe. Ah, there it is. This is my Harry Potter sampler. And I have been working on the Patronus, which is the little deer here. And that is the Patronus. So on Monday, I got 260 stitches. And then yesterday, I got 140 stitches, which gives me a grand total of 300 stitches. And I am at 32.99%. So I worked on one block over here of the Patronus, and then I worked somewhere under there for the gray, to get some of the gray done. So I'm keeping this on the hoop because on my luck it will snow this weekend and have it ready. So I got it ready now. So what I worked on was this part of the Patronus. I think I've got 2 more blocks of to make it, because it only goes over this way. And this is the end of the first row. So I've got to work on the rest of this, all of it. And then over here is where the glasses start. So this was 40 stitches. So I got 140. And I really like how this is coming out. And it's quick. I can't believe how quick it is. It's very quick. So I'm going to try to work some more. This is as long as this one goes. So now that I have that guide, I can work some more, because this comes down to here. So I can work some more on that. So that'll be good. I love it. I love it though. I can't wait to wash it and get it framed and all that. My husband, unbeknownst to him, is going to be learning how to do some framing. Alright. Harry Potter. Okay. Now, my Wednesday stitch. Unfortunately, I am going to have to frog some of it, but I will get there when I get there. So, this is Long Dog Samplers, the Queen of Hearts, and well, I'll just show you what I did. I have some frogging I need to do, I know this, because I goofed, but that's okay. So, not a lot. Well, it kind of isn't, kind of isn't. So, this is done on a vintage smoky white 18 count, and I'm using Silky Floss. I think it's 4077, quite sure. Here's, oh, sorry. Here's all I got. So I worked in here, but then this part down here I have to frog. I think I have to frog up to this way. This is correct. And I finished the flower. So I can't do the flowers down here until I finish this bottom part. Or fix the bottom part. No. So once I get that fixed, everything will be fine. But look at those colors. Oh. Every time I work on this, I just fall more and more in love with this thread and this floss and this, especially on this fabric. It just is awesome. Just awesome. I love it. So that I did 239 stitches on Wednesday because it's my Wednesday whip. Oh, it's 407. 4007. And that's what it looks like. Gorgeous. It may look a little pink, but it's more of a orangey red and a dark red and a purple. It's very pretty. I like it. And if you go on 123 Stitch and you look up 12 weight silky, this is 12 weight blendable silky, color 12. It's 330 yards, so it'll be definitely enough to finish this one. So, okay, there's that. Now, I worked on, this is my focus for the month of February. And my starting point was 1400 stitches. Okay. I worked on it a little yesterday and I worked on it a lot today. Because yesterday started the February focus event for Whip Warriors. And some of the rules in that group are just trying to understand them. Sometimes you need a code word, other times you don't. I didn't know you needed a code word in order to post this one. Some of the things that I do post on there, I wonder if they're even seen, or whatever. So I did 100 stitches on this yesterday, and I ended up doing 500 stitches today so far. I want to get a couple more hundred in today. And so that's brought me up to 2,000 stitches so far. Yay! So after the focus event, which ends on Sunday, I'm gonna try to do 100 to 200 stitches a day. So, yeah. And so out of 71,820, I've got 2,000 stitches. And that brings me to 2.78%. Now that may not sound like a lot, but for somebody who doesn't do full coverages or just started doing full coverages, yeah. And granted, it's a lot of 938, but if you look really closely, I did get a couple other colors in there, and you really can't see them. But right here, where my finger is, there's two different colors of gray. And then right here, where my finger is, there's 2 stitches of 3799. I'm excited because all I've been doing is 939. So, yeah. So, I'm doing it this way because it's easier for me. I don't like that diagonal business. I don't like, you know, parking, I'm doing it my way, and this is the way that it works for me. And I think everybody should do everything the way it works for them. So this is the way it works for me. So if you don't like it, sorry. But it works for me. So, but yeah. says 2,000 stitches. I'm hoping to bring that up to another 1,000 by the end of the weekend, if not. Because um I love it. It's really cute, and I'm starting to get into like the trees and stuff, or I'm attempting to get into the trees. So, but I'm still gonna work on it today. All right, what is this one? Oh, I need to pick that up. Oh, so yes, for my stitch awards, I needed to get 300 stitches for 3 ends. The ends are in the words Valentine, there's 2 ends, and then groundhog, there was 1. So I did 380 stitches on this. I wanted to just keep going, but I know I could. Because this one is another one that goes pretty fast. And this is a smaller full coverage. But I got all of this done, and I'm starting to fill in. And as soon as I get to this part here, this finish up this part and get it all even with this, and then I'm gonna, that will, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 600 stitches. Well, it's 100 by 300. So that's 600. No, yeah, no, 60, I think. I don't know. I don't know. It's 100 by 300. So, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. So I gotta get all the way over here. And that gives me, a pretty good border. I mean, I might, I don't know if I'm gonna get this professionally framed or not. I might, because of the way the borders are. Um, I don't know. We'll see. So I got 380 stitches on that. So I took care of the letter ends. And then the other thing that I spun for this month as another focus is my geometric moose. Okay. Now I started this by writing all the, you know, all the amounts that I did down and adding them up. And I put this in Pattern Keeper. Oh, yeah. So I'm not sure if the totals are right, but I'm going by what there is in Pattern Keeper. And I know it's going to be -1 because there's one stitch I just cannot check off. I don't know, but it just won't check it off. I'm going to have to figure out a way to do it. Back this way. Where are you? Oh, did I show you the Nocturnal Messenger? I don't think I did. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I will show you right now. I thought I did. Yep, there it is. This is the Nocturnal Messenger. And as you can see, it's very long. I'm not really into all that orange and yellow, but it goes with it and it looks good. It really does. I'm trusting the process here. And there, I'm starting to get into more big blocks of color, which I like. So, but I think he's very cute. Okay. Let's see if I can find the geometric. Where is he? I know he's around here somewhere. But I put the geometric moose and the geometric bear in here. I haven't touched the bear. I'm gonna have to go through and um cross out all the stitches I've already done. And I'm just gonna go by what Pattern Keeper says because it makes my life a lot easier. Oh, there it is. So, there is my geometric moose. So, according to this, out of 4,207 stitches, I've done 3,256, and I've got 77.39% done. Okay. So, yesterday, if I did the math correct, I only did 64 stitches. That's fine. That's fine. Because I really don't have that much left. There it is. The only thing I have left is like this section from here down to the feet. That's all I really have because I finished up this one, that one yesterday. So that's probably my 64 stitches. But yeah, it's almost done. This one I'm definitely gonna work on to get done because he's been kicking around and I love him and I want him on my wall. So I'm doing this one on a 16 count something. Maybe a parchment? Not quite sure. But there he is in all his glory. Isn't he gorgeous? Ooh, he's cute. He's really cute. So there's my moose. So I've got to get the thing that fell. Two things that fell. And there was something I forgot to get. So please hold. Thank you. Hi. Thank you for waiting. I appreciate that. Now I said earlier or last week that I was going to work on the O's in chocolate and groundhog, so flows. So I needed to do 400 stitches on the designated project for the O's. And the reason that I do it this way is because I get to put in a bunch of stitches and I enjoy watching it grow. And I much rather do a whole bunch of stitches on one than just 100 stitches here and 100 stitches. That is definitely not me. I think that's why the temperature stitching did not work out for me, is because it was only 100 stitches here, 100 stitches there, and I really didn't see any progress. Well, I did and I didn't. If I worked on the same thing for a couple days consistently, yes, I saw progress. But it wasn't. You know, it was like you did one set here and then you did another set over here on a different day. No, I think that's why it didn't work out for me. Oh, where is it? There it is. Now, this is the Owls by Rainbow Hunter. This was gonna look like when it's finished. I love this one. I don't know why, but I absolutely love this stitch. So that's why I picked it for the O's. And I did, what did I do? I did 486 stitches on this. And here it is. I mean, it may not look like much, but to be totally honest, I put this in. I worked in the threads that I had hanging over here. The newest colors, I think, were, I finished up this blue. I did this yellow. I did this blue. I did this off-white and the green. Plus, I moved this over this way. And I think I have another white started right there that you really can't see unless you look really close at it. There we go. But yeah. So, this I may, all right, it's got 35,064 stitches. I did, so far, I've got 914 completed, and I am at 2.61%. So, that's actually not that bad. Okay. So, that is all of my stitching, believe it or not. May not sound like a lot, but there were high stitch counts there. No supply in this pack. I might get some. So yeah. Yes. Wonderful. All right. So for my plants, continue to work on my stitch words. So. Let's see if I. So, I'm going to continue to work on my stitch words. Then I probably want to work on the E's. Say 1, 2. Oh gosh. 3. 4 E's. And that's going to be my executioner's block. I don't know if I have that. Yeah, no. Oh, that's not it. Here. Alright, so I'm going to put 400 stitches down in this area. I've got to frog all this out, but I'm going to put 400 stitches down in this area. And then once I'm done with this corner, I'm going to move over to this corner and up to this one. Because there's a double axe here, a double axe across from the other one, and a double axe up here. So I'm going to get 400 stitches on my executioner's block. Okay. And then after I get the 400 stitches done on that, I am going to work on Victor. Victor. This is by Mama Witch Stitch. And I'm going to be putting 200 stitches in him. I'm doing this on a 16 count. Don't remember. Here he is. So hopefully I can do some of these this weekend. We'll see. And then I also have for the T's, triangles of the heart, for the R's, Rudolph peaking, so on and so forth. So that's that. Put it there. All right. Too much. Okay. And then I'm going to start working on my next challenge that I made for not just for myself, but for everybody. If you go on to sewflysuniqueboutique Facebook group, you will find the February Stitch a Word event and the February Stitch by Color event instead of color by numbers or color by stitch event. Because I can remember doing color by numbers, so stitch by color. Which the color this month is red, so any ornament size, smalls, those 200 stitches are 2 hours. Work on Cute Ghost for the rest of the month. But I'm doing this weekend, I am doing the Whip Warrior Focused on February event, which is started yesterday at 4 and ends on Sunday at 4. Work on 2025 finishes, so trying to get the moose finished and get the mushroom finished. Once I get one of those done, I'm going to spin for another one. So, because I want 2 going a month. The She Mad Had Her Dreams needs another 300 stitches because the wrestler is Shawn Michaels. The hold is a choke slam, which is wrong. I still see the stitches. But the arena is She Mad Had Her Dreams. So it takes a little bit longer because there's 12, but that's okay. Because that means I get a heck of a lot more stitches into the right project. So after I get done with this, I'll have an extra 6. Well, I already have 300 that I put in. Another 300 will make it 600. If I have to work on it because of another thing that's wrong, or maybe it's right and I'm still going to put those 300 stitches in, it gives me 900, almost 1,000. So I'll take it. I got to put 500 stitches on my good dog, which right here. This is the dog by the blue flower. I have to put 500 stitches on this. So, I don't know when I'm going to be able to do that, but I will figure out a time and place. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, and, oops. I need to put in 1,288 stitches on my Thanksgiving sampler. And there it is. I'm doing this on a piece of teal fabric that I dyed myself. And I'm using Dying for Sass OB ball. So, and I don't think I have my autumn quicker over here, but I'm going to be doing at least 4 motifs. So, and what did I not get done on my last ones? Okay, I did the Mad Out of Dreams. I did not do Start the Red Fox. You know what? I think I'm gonna wait on that one because I have a focus right this month, and I think I'm just gonna wait on it. And I'm not starting the Christmas Quaker, even though I have the thread, which is this right here. It's called Peacock. So, it is silky 12 weight, cotton 12 weight blundables, 4016. Yep. So, I am going to work on the gnome, the Grinch gnome, and the crit ornament this time around. Because that was one of the things I put on here. I really don't think I want a new start. That's why I'm not doing those. I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm really not in the mood for any new starts as of late. So, hi, hello, how are you? Oh no, no more treats. All right. So there was something I wanted to show you. Now this is a finish, but it's a crochet finish, and I bought myself a hat. And I really didn't like it, and it kept sliding up and the whole bit. So I didn't like it. So last winter or last Christmas, not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, I made hats for a lot of people in my husband's family. For my stepson, my stepdaughter's partner, for my brother-in-law, and for my husband. So I made 4 hats. And I made one for my daughter. So this is the one that I crocheted for myself. It's very simple, and it's thick because of the yarn that I used. I started making another one that's like a really dark teal with little sparkles in it. So, but here it is. I have some left over. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with the yarn that I have left over, but I'm thinking about possibly doing like a scrappy kind of thing. I don't know. But here's my hat. And I love it. I think it's great. So I look a little goofy in it. I mean, if you see what I look like in this dumb hat. So I think I'm gonna, when I get done the turquoise one, I think that's what I'm gonna put on my Shopify. You never know. You never know. I want to make some more shawls because I make them for my mother-in-law because she's always cold. So we'll see. All right, now Kate and Cheryl, the fickle stitches. They shouted me out on their last episode, which I am very, very grateful for. Um, they're two very sweet, sweet ladies. They really are. I really, I like watching what they do. And Kate and I kind of have the same tastes um, as far as certain things are concerned. Um, she likes a lot of Halloween, so do I. I'm more of an Alice person. She's not. Um, I like the witches. Um, Winifred, Mary, and Sarah. Um, I like my nightmare. They actually have a yarn in a yarn store that I want to get. That's Sally's. Sally's. Yeah, get that. We're talking like $28 for skein yarn, but it's good yarn, so it's not acrylic like that. But I've been told acrylic has its place. That's the only thing I normally use. I want to try some alpaca, but we'll see. So, but they were very nice and they shouted me out. And I also talked to Cheryl for a little bit yesterday, via whatever channel we were on. I think she's in with Warriors too. So she's been doing a frosted pumpkin stitch for her godchildren. And they they all like to swim, they all like the aquarium, so that's what this mermaids and fish and whatever. And it's very cute. I mean, it's not for me, but it's very cute. I started doing a few frosted pumpkins here and there, but they're just not me. Um, so yeah. So I want to thank them. They're very lovely, lovely ladies. They really are. You should really watch them. I will put their YouTube below. Um, the other thing, there is a lady named Susan, and she's from North Carolina, and she is a lawyer for um, some sort of non. It's not a political court, but it's a partisan lawyer. That's what she is. And her FlossTube is called Criminally Creative. And I started watching it from episode number 1, and I think I'm in the almost to the 30s now. I watch a couple every day. She is a very, very prolific knitter, and I would pay her to make me a couple pairs of socks. I really would. I want a pair of, you know, knitted socks like you would not believe. But anyway, so and I've watched a few, simple tutorials about knitting, and it just no, it doesn't interest me at all. I know you can crochet socks, but it's not the same thing. So anyway, But yeah, so, but she's very, it starts out with just her doing knitting, like sweaters and blankets and hats and socks and shawls and cowls and so on and so forth. Um, and Lee from Stick Strings and Other Things does the same thing. She does, you know, sweaters and gloves and towels and shawls and blankets and all those kind of things. Knitted, of course. Um, and she is also a very prolific knitter. Lee from Stick Strings and Other Things. But back to Criminally Creative. Um, and then, you know, she's not. I'm at the part now where she's not that regular. Like, she'll get busy doing stuff for months at a time, and then she'll realize, oh, you know, and then you'll see her. And then she's got a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I'm at the part where she's starting to get back into cross stitch. And this woman, um, she has a stash that's at this point is growing, 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 growing along with the yarn stash and the spinning stash and the, you know, she took, she's trying to do quilting and this, that, and the other thing, which is fine, you know. I do the same thing, but I've been very good, very good. Here it is, February 7th, and I haven't bought anything since I bought that one chart in January, except for floss. I do have some fabric and some floss coming in, but that's only because I wanted a specific color for a project. So, but yeah, I I've been very good. I haven't bought any patterns. I've been on Etsy, but I've just been looking and hearting things. And if I go back and look at it and say, what was I doing that, you know? Um, but yeah, that's all I've been doing. Like I said, I haven't been buying anything. I've been very good about that. So, and I have, since I've been doing the Stitch Award, I have banked $12 because I did November, December, January, and now I'm doing February. So, once I get that other $4, that'll be 16, and I'm just gonna keep accruing the money, the yeah, so I can buy some stuff that I really want. There are a couple Stiches Sew Beautiful patterns that I really want. Well, there you go. Okay, so that's it there. The only stash or the only thing I'm getting other than the odd DMC here and there is Forbidden Fabric Company's Fabric of the Month. That's it. That's the only thing I kept. So, but the other day, it wasn't last weekend, it was the weekend before. So it was, I didn't, I'm trying to think. I did not record on the 31st. I recorded the Friday before that. So, and then the Saturday before I recorded on the 1st, I received a Happy Meal from Oklahoma. And you know who you are. She made my day. She really did. I have been on this new medication and that I'm having a real hard time with because I don't feel anything. You know, I'll laugh at something's funny, but then my face just goes back to this. Um, the only thing I really feel is anger. Yeah, and that has a tendency to come out more and more. I don't mean it to, but sometimes I have a hair trigger, and if something just triggers me just right, then I'm done. That's the way it is. According to what my gynecologist said, the medication that I'm on to keep bleeding away, it's supposed to take care of all menopausal symptoms. I don't think it's working. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. But anyway, so I got this beautiful card. It's a birthday card from Debbie Mum. It's the designer. And there was a very nice little note in there. It was for my birthday. It's a little late, but that's okay. I'm good with it. And my friend Claudia sent me all this, so very happy that she did. She sent me a couple of patterns. This is Frankie and Friends Ghostly Gale. He's so cute. This is by Stony Creek. So cute. And then this is Frankie and Friends Robbie Reaper. Look at him. I really like him. He's very cute. So, and then she sent me some Charles Craft Ada 1810. Don't know what this color is, but it's kind of oh, it's an ivory. Can't really see it here, but like almost a yellow. It's very nice. And then she also sent me 12 by 18 count Ada turquoise. I like that. I really do. I like that. And then the piece de resistance. She's the one that last year she made me a cupcake that had colors from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Like the paper was Oogie Boogie, the frosting was Sally, and then on top was Jack. Well, she did that again. And this is what she did. Isn't that cool? That is Alice in Wonderland cupcake. Where she gets these patterns, I have no idea. No idea. I'm going to leave that to be her dirty little secret. But we have the little charms, which is the book. And this is the Alice in Wonderland book. And this is Through the Looking Glass. And I just love it. The little wooden crown up top. I mean, I adore it. And I have to get another little stand to put it up on my entertainment center. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. I love it. So thank you, Miss Claudia. I am thanking you publicly this time. I know I thanked you the day that it came in, but I'm thanking you publicly because you have no idea how much, your little friendship, our little friendship here means to me. I mean, I am a very socially awkward person, and I tend to make people feel uncomfortable. So, I mean, we just talk sporadically, but you know what? That's okay. I'm good with it, and you're good with it, and you join me on my challenges, and, and I have to say the same thing about, Mama M. She's awesome. I hadn't heard from her in a while, and I reached out because, you know, I've kind of gained, it seems like every time I gain a few subscribers, I lose the same amount. And I really don't. But if you are new here, I know I should have said this at the beginning, but if you're new here, please like, subscribe, do all the YouTubey things. And if you are a regular and have already liked and subscribed, thank you so much. You have no idea how, I how much I appreciate it. And I am in the under 1,000 sub club, but that's okay. I mean, if I get up to 1,000, awesome. If I don't, I don't. You know, I do this to actually, meet different people like I do on the Facebook groups. And to, just talk about my stitching, because when I do it with my daughter and my husband here, I just get the deer in the headlight look. I'm like, what are you talking about? No, the dog will listen, but it's not like she really cares. No, she's right next to me though, so she snugs. Like the other day, I was, what was it? It was Monday, and um, they shut, they did you know, a late 2 hour delay. That's what I was trying to say. And so I was cold. So I have a blanket on the back of the chair, which I bought, just a cheapy one. But if I have a blanket on me, she'll come and, sit next to me and snug. So there she is. So she's cute. She's so pretty. Ooh, come on. She's my girl. Yeah, it's my Patches girls. So, you know, my husband is really her person, and I am, you know, I'm the treat dealer. I'm waiting for the police to show up at my house saying, "Are you like, no?" Oh. And then Claudia had sent me pictures of her dogs, and she's got 30. And one of the pictures she sent to me was so cute. That face, I love that face. It's it's definitely a cute face. The other two, I couldn't see their faces because they were all curled up and in a doggy bed, but the one that she sent me of her third dog, because she's got two pitties and she's got a um, mix. Not a pit mix, but I think it's a husky lab mix, I think. I don't know. But the face on the one that's the mix, oh God, the face is just adorable. Adorable. So, yeah. But anyway, so like I said, we have to play this evening. It'll be going on all weekend. Um, Friday, Saturday in the afternoon they have a show, and then Saturday night they have a show, and then Sunday afternoon they have a show. So depending upon the weather, I don't know if it'll get canceled or not, because like I said, the theater, um, the theater is very, you know, very intense, very intense, which, you know, and then last week Rebecca had a dance, so she went over to a friend's house to get ready. So now we have a boyfriend. 14 years old and a boyfriend. Oh, it's been weeks, so. Well, they've been talking a little bit, and they're both in theater together, so. And he's kind of cute. So. But anyway. So I think I'm just rambling now. I hope you have a wonderful Stitch Week. If you are planning on joining in on any of my Stitch Word, and you only want to do one word, you want to do two, you don't have to do all four. I do all four. But I do them simultaneously. So what I mean by that is if I see that there's like 4 O's, 2 in chocolate, 2 in ground dog, I will do the same width for all 4 O's. So it's 400 stitches because it's 100 stitches per letter. And then sometimes what I will do is when I look at it, I'll be like, oh, I can do this here. You know, I gotta get 200 stitches in from triangles on the heart, and then I could do another 200 stitches or 2 hours of triangle of the heart for my small, because it isn't that big. So, which I just might do. So yeah, I mean and I post what I'm doing, and I post what it's for. I'll put before and after pictures. So, and I know Claudia does a lot of the Brooks Books Christmas ornament animals. They're so adorable. They really are. And unfortunately, the lady that um, did Brooks Books passed away. She had cancer. So, but I got her whole set of Alice in Wonderland. So I was really happy about that. But yeah. So, if you are interested, please comment below. Let me know if you're going to join me. If not, that's okay. The gifts, the Frank and Elvira, and the Adams family are going to get sent out tomorrow. I have to take a specific medication at 11 o'clock this evening, and I have to go to the hospital and have blood work done at I have to be there by 7:50. So I'm gonna get a little bit of shopping in, and then I'll go to the post office and send those out. So you should get them by the middle of the week, hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday. Or Wednesday, Thursday, I don't know. It takes about 4 days. So I hope you ladies enjoy them, especially my newest winner. She's called the Hilltop Stitcher. She's on YouTube, and she's she sounds so cute. The first time she entered one of my giveaways, she's like, "Oh my god, my name is." And I was like, okay. But she sounds very cute. I've never met these ladies, but I've gotten to know a few of them. I've gotten to know Mama M, and I've gotten to know Linda a little bit, Miss Linda, and I've gotten to know Claudia. And now I'm hoping to get to know the Hilltop Stitcher. So, and of course, you have to go to, I think it's the Crafty Cave. It's Angie. She's trying to do 50 full coverage. Granted, she's cropped them, but still, 50 full coverages for her 50th year, which is 2025. I think. Yeah. So I think she turned 50 in February. Or she's turning 50 in February. But she's a hoot. She is a hoot. She really is. I love her to death. So I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. If it's snowing, please don't go anywhere. And if you do have to go somewhere, be careful. Or just cozy up in your sticky spot and stitch. So, and I hope everybody keeps on stitching on.